Okay, hello and welcome to the pre-match live show of the Mumbai versus UP. As it is an interesting match, I will say, because UP are coming up at two consecutive wins, and we all know one courtesy of Shinil Henry's super power batting and obviously Kranti Ghosh bowling. In the second one, we all know what Sophia Christian did first with the bat, then with the ball in the super over. But for Mumbai, I think Mumbai has played the least number of matches. I think only three matches so
Three.
far. Yes, only three matches so far. But this is their second match in this Bengaluru. In the last match, they defeated RCB. So overall, Trishadi, a huge game for both the teams. But I think for UP to maintain that momentum, it's a huge game because the opponent is MI. It is not going to be easy.
Absolutely. And MI has one that, as you rightly said, that
Yes.
MI has one extra game advantage.
Hmm.
MI, the other advantage that MI has is their last two group games are in
In
Mumbai.
Mumbai. Yes.
So they
Hmm.
have not yet played in their home leg, which is a huge advantage. So you can almost say that it's a necessity that UP wins today. But if you see the toss result, MI is doing what MI loves the most, chasing.
Chasing. Yes.
And I think UP is doing what suits what suits UP's team composition the best. That is batting first, yeah, defending.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, regarding the pitch report, it is the same pitch number 8 where UP Warriors defended 178. Okay.
ये तो you would have asked me earlier only. I would have
Uh,
known.
and then it looks like there will be no dew again. The dew factor is gone as of now, Tushadi. In the last few matches also, that dew factor has not come.
So what Shikha was saying in the, I remember Shikha Pandey was asked
Mm,
after the
mm,
first innings yesterday that whether
mm.
there was dew or not, and she quickly said, "Let me check," and she actually went down and rubbed her hand and checked. So if a player who has just fielded has to actually
Yes.
check the dew, which means even if it's there, I'm sure there is a little bit of dew, but that is so
Mm.
minor that a bowler has to actually sit down and check that. Because someone like Shikha, clearly, if the dew was way too much and bowling wasn't easy, then Shikha would no, she was in the bowling side yesterday, and I think it's the same thing today as well. In Bengaluru, I don't think the dew is so much that
Mm.
toss can become a factor.
Yes, yes. Okay, UP Warriors is going unchanged from their last playing 11, but for
Uh,
Mumbai there is a
they
change.
change.
Yes, for Mumbai there is a change. Parunika Sisudia misses the game in place of her Jintimani Kalita. So one pacer added
So here's my
instead of
question.
pacer spinner.
So here's
Yes,
my question. Why is
I know.
Parunika? What has she done wrong?
No, she did nothing. Na, she didn't bowl also that much. So
No, no, she did nothing means you have not given her the ball. तो वो क्या करेगी?
yes,
अपने
yes,
आप
that
जाके
is
बॉल
also.
फेंकेगी क्या?
नहीं नहीं
See,
वो तो सही बात है वो तो सही बात
हेली
है
मैथ्यूज को बोलेगी आप हटो यार यहाँ से मैं बॉलिंग करूंगी ये थोड़ी बोलेगी वो बच्ची वो.
uh,
This is the problem, and tomorrow when Parunika does not have that capacity of doing well or is
mm,
insecure and becomes a selfish player, we will all start blaming Parunika in seconds. But the truth is, this is where it starts from. She bowled in one match. After that, Parunika is just fielding, and then
mm,
Parunika is dropped. By the way, this Parunika drop, I have a problem with Parunika being dropped, but an extra pacer being selected is the right call for Bengaluru. But my only thing is, what is the clarity in Parunika's head? What was her role? Just fielding. And then, no, we are not happy with your fielding, so we want a pacer now.
hopefully there is a communication with the player hopefully but we don't know.
And hopefully जिंटी मनी bats. फिर पता चला जिंटी मनी भी खड़ी हुई है फील्ड में.
Yes. Do you think, Tushadi, seeing Delhi's Pacers, the way they bowled, we initially, the decision, they took this decision to add another pacer in seeing the Bangalore pitch, the condition.
Yeah, this pitch, it's a very good decision because there will be
Mm.
a little bit of a movement. This
Mm.
is the same pitch that UP has already played and won in. And the best part is they were defending back then also.
Yes. Yes, I think this is the one that mentioned that they defended 178. So this is the game, I think. Okay, there are some comments we'll take one by one. Shreji, UP Warriors is unpredictable. Yes, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
really, no, UP will win the game. I also have a feeling.
hmm. Okay, Priyanshu, वाह, आज सुपर ओवर हो जाए भगवान. God feel says UP will win.
ये प्रियांशु, तुम्हारे ऐसे विशेष क्यों है भाई? तुम
मैच
कभी
शुरू भी नहीं हुआ. ऐसा नहीं
हाँ,
कि लास्ट 2 ओवर चल रहा है तो ठीक है, हो
हाँ,
सकता है.
कभी तुम चाहते हो कि हम 1 बजे तक शो करें, तो कभी तुम चाहते हो कि हम सुपर ओवर हो जाए। भाई तुम नॉर्मल मैचेस क्यों नहीं मांगते हो? कभी मांग लिया करो।
Uh, okay, Telugu bhai. Would Sajana get this much support if Sajana didn't hit that match-winning six, or if Sajana is a member of Mumbai Indians? Much better players than Sajana aren't getting this kind of support.
I have no answer to this because I completely agree with Telugu Abai that Sajana is getting a lot of support, but I do understand that certain captains feel feel like backing certain players and they do it. So yeah,
Yes. Telugu bhai. All eyes on Grace Harris and McGrath batting.
correct,
Absolutely.
correct. They need to come good for UP, and I'm just hoping that Talia Magra is sent at number 3. You will see a completely different Talia Magra, believe me.
Yes, absolutely. And I think the two matches that they have won, it's about individual brilliances. One day Shinal Henry won the game, one day Sophia Krishna won the game. But individual brilliances cannot take you to the ultimate glory. I think as a team you need to click. Uh, Now it's
The
become
whole
a trend.
day, the whole day this light is on, it never behaves like this. Whenever I am on show, why does this go spooky? I have no idea.
Okay, yes. So as I'm saying that as a team they need to click more to get that ultimate glory. Okay, more comments to come. We'll definitely take one by one. But Trishadi, Mumbai Indians. When it talks about Mumbai Indians, I think the opening batters, Yastika Bhatia, Helly Matthews, as a as a pair, they have not clicked in this season. Yeah, Haley Matthews might be superb with the ball so far. So you can justify her place in the playing 11 as of now. And obviously, she is one of the top players in around the world. But for Yastika Bhatia, team retained you, team showed the faith on you, gave you the opening position. I know that she is coming back after an injury, and she had some decent run on her back also, playing those domestic matches on. But still, the way she managed to perform so far, it's very disappointing. So how do you see that? G Kamalani doing good things. So do you think that I know this in this match it is done, same playing 11, she is there, but next game or maybe one or two failure, can MI will be tentative to use G Kamalani in the place of her at the top or maybe another player in the middle? Or
No, not really. I mean, I don't think so because um, don't exactly no. I don't see am I actually going with somebody else and not Yastika because Yastika has got the experience. What? Yeah,
no, no,
Yastika has got the
previous one.
experience. I was just checking that uh, with Yastika, just a second. It's not like she has been completely out of sorts or she has looked completely out of
Hmm.
sorts. Anytime that she has stepped out, she has hit very well in that mid off region. But the problem is, even to Renuka, she was actually moving to the offside, forcing Renuka to bowl, further away from her body, and then two beautiful cut shots. She played two beautiful cut shots. But the problem, Snehashish, is that these wickets are a little sticky, in the sense a little slower. The ball isn't
Yes.
coming onto the bat as you want it or expect it, or as you would get it in Australia, England. So you cannot, when you're out of form, the worst thing that you can do is try and hit your way out, which is exactly what Yastika is
Mhm.
doing. And there is a slight problem with the balls which are leaving her. So what she is trying to do is she's trying to belt those balls, and because they're already leaving her, they're either getting her outside edge or the inside edge. That is where I think Yastika has to. What Yastika first of all needs to do is get a boundary, get a single. and go to the other end. So that she
Mm.
remains calm. I'm telling you, every single player, they just need 12, 13 balls in the pitch and you will ease out.
Say, and both. I think in three innings she got out to pacers twice and spinner once, and in both the
Spinner one
cases,
also was a leg spinner.
yes, leg spinner, and it was in swinging deliveries from both time pacers. One was Kimgat and one was I think it is I think
Kimgat
Renuka.
and
I think no
Renuka.
Renuka nahi, nahi, nahi. Kimgat against RCB. Uh, One maybe another. We have to see. It is I think against DC. I think it's
Shikha Pandey.
Madison Cap or
Shikha Pandey.
Shikha Pandey. Yes, yes, Shikha Pandey. Yes.
The expansive drive. That was also an unnecessary expensive drive. You're
Mm.
trying to belt the ball.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, moving on. Next Shiba brand, Trishadi, a happy hunting ground, I will say, and against UP Warriors, she loves to play. She has managed to score a lot of runs against UP Warriors, one of the favorite opponents. So another day, you have to depend on Nat Shiba brand with both the skills, not only the batting. I know that she's been fantastic with the bat so far, but with the ball also. So another day that you have to keep a belief that Nat Shiba brand delivers for Mumbai.
Absolutely. I think if you see why Mumbai has done well, you will
Hmm.
find out that the reason being, out of the 30 wickets that were available for them, so they played
Hmm.
three matches, which means 30
Hmm.
wickets. They have
Yes.
taken 25 wickets,
Yes.
which is where Mumbai has actually won. It is not about Natsivar Brandt alone getting the runs.
Mm,
It is about Natsivar Brandt, Haley Matthews, Amelia Kerr, Shabnam Ismail, all of them getting wickets, which is extremely important. And if you see, Haley Matthews has scored 32 runs in 3 innings, but
mm,
she has picked up 6 wickets in 3 innings, and
yes.
the economy rate is 7.08. Nat Silverbrand, fantastic. 179 runs in 3 innings at an average of 89.5 and a strike rate of 150.42. But here is the other thing. Nat Silverbrand has not gone wicketless in a single match so far in the 3 matches. 4 wickets in 3 games. Haley Matthews has not gone wicketless in any match so far. Um, then going to Amelia Kerr, again, a disastrous batting
Mm.
display by her in all 3 matches. But uh, Amelia Kerr
Amanjot
has
Kaur.
also got Amanjot, yeah, but I'm talking
Mm.
about the big ones. But
Mm.
Amelia Kerr has also taken 4 wickets in 3 games.
Yes. Mm.
Shabnam Ismail has taken 3 wickets in 3 games, and she has not been wicketless. She's giving you a wicket at the top. So overall, what's happening is, because the Mumbai batting is extremely dependent on Natsivar Brandt, and Harmanpreet has chipped in 2 innings out of three. That is the only batting they have got as of now.
Yes.
And then
Absolutely.
the likes of Amanjot Kaur, Sajana, G Kamalini in both the matches have gotten and stuck in, ended
Mm.
that chase, finished the innings for them. Very good. But overall, the batting has been average. It's the bowling which has actually pushed MI where it is, because all their
Yes.
standout bowlers have got wickets. See, if each
Mm.
bowler, Haley Matthews, Amelia Kerr, Nat Silverbrand, Shabnam Ismail, if all four of them are getting at least 1 wicket each in every match, that is
Done.
4 wickets done.
Yes. Yes. And that is also in different phases of the game.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm. Yes. Okay, Telugu Abai. Feeling sorry for Chamari Adabato, team like Gigi or RCB would have supported her. No, no, no.
Chamari, I think today is what date?
Today is 26, right?
So Chamari
Yes,
is leaving
26.
on the 27th. Look, you have to
Yeah.
understand how the, how the, uh, how the logo, no, not logo, sorry, there's some other work that came in. What I mean is, UP Warriors have
Mm.
have not played Chamari because Chamari Atapattu is leaving on the 27th. So
Yes.
ideally, if Chamari Atapattu had played and done well in the first 4 games, then it would actually have been a loss for UP if she had left midway, because you will get a replacement for sure, but you either have to directly play that replacement, or you would have had to play Talia Magra. So I think they wanted to stick to one playing 11 mostly, and that is why they went with Talia Magra.
यस। अमित गांगुली, क्या मैच चल रहा है इंग्लैंड वर्सेस अफगानिस्तान, अमेजिंग। हाँ, बहुत अच्छा मैच चल रहा है, देखते हैं इंग्लैंड चेस कर पाते हैं कि नहीं। अमित गांगुली, इब्राहिम जातन स्कोर्ड 177 रन, हाईएस्ट इन चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी बाय बैटर, अमेजिंग, एब्सोल्युटली बहुत अच्छा इनिंग्स था। तेलुगु भाई, यास्तिका परफॉर्म सो वेल इन WPBL but failing to do so after recovering from an injury. I also doubt whether she is 100% fit as some players play in major tournaments without being fully fit.
She's a wicket keeper. How will she play if she's not fully fit?
Yes. And also you are saying that she performed well in WPBL. Yes, if you see the total runs, in 4 matches or 5 matches she has scored these runs, it will looks good. Okay, that's a good average or something. But if you go match by match by match, then you will see the first 2 or 3 matches she did exceptionally well. But after that, she got exposed. I will say, I will use that word. Teams have come up with a better plans and she didn't manage to score those runs at that good pace or something. The strike rate came down very drastically, from 100 and 110 12 to like 60 70. So you can understand that the game was being exposed little by little when she was in action in WBBL. Unfortunately, the injury happened. you know it could have been that if she played more matches she could have added more runs, maybe a better average or better strike rate. But the problem was starting to, she was having to start that problem. Suddenly she got injured, unfortunately. Then she made a comeback, played 4 or 5 domestic matches, and now in WPL. So let's see. Shirish Jadran was fantastic today, absolutely. The key to get form back in T20s is to spend more time in the middle. How cricket's basic do not vary. Yeah, cricket's basic do not vary across formats. Absolutely. Okay, I'm curious to see Amelia Kerr back in form with the bat. Yes, everyone expecting her to comes up with the bat. Amit Ganguly, T20 is just hit or miss game now. Teams actually play like that. Max, nah.
Men's team maybe, not women's
Yes,
team.
yes. I was going to say that only in men's cricket. Maybe that thing has that mindset has come that you have to go and hammer every ball. Doesn't care you get all out for 90 or you score 390. You just go and hammer every ball. That's it. So, but women's cricket it's different. Yes. Okay. Telugu Abai. Good point. Uma Chetri. Shadi Uma needs to play more domestic matches as her performance is not on par with international players. Her batting skills are damn poor and becoming like a walking wicket when she was aiming to hit six. But Trishadi, she is a top order batter. She is an opening batter for India in the domestic cricket also when she scored those hundreds in T20 format or maybe in ODI format, it came only while batting at the top, especially as an opener. But so in the first match she was batting at number 3, right? Then in the following matches she is batting at number 7, number 8, or maybe sometimes she's not getting even chances to keep to according to the situation you are sending different players. So how can you measure a performance of a player like Umar Chetri considering all these factors?
Yeah, I think the problem the problem that I have with the way Umaj Khetri is being dealt with, a player who was opening the batting,
Yes,
then was sent at number 3, and
yes,
then suddenly sent at 7-8. You are
yes,
basically doing what you did with Jemima, and then
yes,
Jemima has forgotten how to bat normally. Uma Chetri will also forget what was her batting style, and then we will say, "Oh, another potential gone down the drain." It's just
yes,
that we are somehow not handling people well. Uh, Deepthi does not need to come at number 3. Okay, maybe Deepthi does not want Talia Magra to come at 3. Not only Deepthi, the whole UP Warriors team, they want a longish middle order with Talia and all. But then at number 3, they have to send Uma Chetri instead of Deepthi. Deepthi should come at 4. Uh, because you're not utilizing Uma Chetri enough. I think Shweta Sehrawat has done a very good job
yes,
sent down the order, because I was scared that even Shweta might, mess up with all up down the order thing. But that will happen to Uma Chetri because she's not getting enough balls to bat. And I don't know if she's that kind of a player, if she's a Chanel Henry kind of a player or a Grace Harris kind of a player who comes out to bat for 2 balls and hits 2 sixes.
yes, absolutely. But when she will be back in the Indian setup, again she will be used as an opener only, because in Indian setup she's definitely not going to bat at number 6 or 7.
Correct, absolutely.
Mhm.
And that is the problem that's becoming the transition. If there now, if
Yes,
there she's suddenly asked to open the batting, think of the shocker that this girl will get.
absolutely. Okay, Telugu Abba is saying regarding another extension of that Chamadi Atabatu comment, which is more important for UP Warriors, sticking to the same playing 11 throughout the tournament or having more number of good wins because of a good player?
What is more important for UP, I don't know, but if I was there, I would go with sticking to the same playing 11 throughout the tournament. Because what happens is a team that stays together eventually, that is extremely important. The least number of changes that you can actually make to the playing 11 is extremely important.
Yes, Telugu Abba, I want McGrath to come at number 3, as Dipti can play with 192 strike rate in all the matches.
Maybe not.
Mhm.
I have no doubts in Deepti's batting ability. My only thing is, I think if Deepti comes at 3, she she is going into that anchor shade. I
Mm.
think if she comes at 4, she will take her 2 3 balls to settle in, and then she can go for her shots. Because mm, again, when also you have to understand the trend. When Kiran Navgire is falling, immediately after that Brinda is falling, or vice versa, and then UP is losing 4 or 5 wickets very quickly, which is where
Yes.
you cannot hit. So when you say Deepti can't play at 192 strike rate, it is very difficult when 4 or 5 wickets are already falling at the other end. Deepti would, for her to maintain 192 strike rate, it's almost like the opponent needs to bowl badly, because you can't take that many risks. You are seeing Talia Magra falling, Grace Harris falling. None of them are being supportive. And then again, Shweta Sherawat. It's Navgire at the top and then Shweta Sherawat at the bottom. In between, Deepti has to play and adjust her game. So I feel if a Talia Magra is given that number 3 position, then Deepti comes at 4. I think that experience will help them cater to the middle order.
Yes. Sporting destination. UP Warriors last match strategy was good. They were looking to play impact innings more than consuming balls like Dipti. Good cameo. Shweta Sheraz also did her job. So, what is your thoughts?
That's easier to do when you're chasing.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have that calculation. Yes.
See, I'll expand the answer. Basically, when you're chasing, I need 9 runs per over or 10 runs per over. So your idea is, if I need 9 runs per over, and if 2 overs I score 10, 10, 20 runs, then I've suddenly pushed the target a lot down, and I'm
Yes.
also with the target even if I lose a wicket. So my run rate is there. But when you are batting first, you don't have a target directly in your mind. Yes, everyone wants to reach 180. 160 to 180 is somewhere what you want to reach. But what happens is, suddenly, if Kiran Navgire gives you, and this is the bigger problem, if Navgire gives you a 60 start in the power play, you are suddenly not aiming for 180 anymore. You are thinking this can be taken to
200 plus.
200. And that trying is actually leading you to 160.
Hmm.
If at all I can do something, then I would actually tell every team to treat every innings as chase. Think you're chasing 180, कि 9 runs per over हमें maintain करना है.
Hmm. Point. Could Grace open the innings with Nagvide? I wonder if Brinda would do good in the middle order or at number 3.
I
Possible?
actually don't mind Grace
Hmm.
opening one of the innings. Suddenly coming in 5 6 boundaries, people going crazy. What to do? Yeah, because none of the captains have been super impressive. So I think
Yes.
that's one more thing. Just confuse them. Just make them
Too
anxious.
explosive. Too explosive batter in both ends.
या दोनों दोनों एंड से चौके मार रहे, छक्के मार रहे, कहाँ
Yes.
मार रहे, कुछ नहीं पता चल रहा है. And then the captains
Ah.
are scratching their heads, you know.
Yes. Okay, Ushnik Chakravarti, outstanding analysis regarding MI bowling. Thank you. I have a suggestion. Every pre-match Please keep such analytic slot before taking comment. Okay,
What did
thank
I
you.
do? We did some analysis.
Maybe that Parunika Sisodi or something, maybe. Uh, Maybe
Which
regarding that.
analysis you're talking about? Just point out so that
Yeah.
sure we'll keep an
But
analytic
thank
eye.
you. But thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Telugu Abai. I think all the teams now know how to dismiss Grace easily than in the previous season. That is why she is struggling. Maybe.
I think I'll tell you what. I think Grace Harris is playing one too many shots in the first
Yes.
two, three balls of her innings, and that's a
Yes.
bit of a problem.
On maximum occasions, I also think that opposition doesn't take her wicket. She comes and gives her wicket. I
Grace
think.
Harris is that kind of a batter. Grace
Yes.
Harris, Shafali
and
Verma,
she
these people
and
are.
she is not bothered at all. She gets out. She with a smile. She goes out. She done. She's done.
And then she'll stand at the boundary line and go, "I'm Pushpa.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
hello." You know what I like about Grace Harris? Uh, she is she's extremely relatable as far as I'm concerned, because I'll tell you what, there were a lot of things going on, obviously, when we were in the Border Gavaskar Trophy.
Yes.
We
Yes.
had a tough routine, and our body also initially took a lot of time to adjust because there is jet lag and all that. But
Yes.
when the game started and I'm standing there, I remember some other Indian journalist came and told me, you know what, aren't you feeling sleepy? Because I was going on talking. I was saying, Arey, idhar ball karna chahiye, ye, wo, falana, dimkhana. So somebody came and said, aren't you jet lagged? Aren't you feeling sleepy? And I said, if I was back home in India and not a sports journalist, I would still wake up and watch this.
Yes.
I am here at the iconic Melbourne cricket ground in the press box. You're expecting me to be sleepy? No way. There's no way the sleep is coming. So I think it's like Grace Harris enjoying her week.
Exactly. Okay, Shirish ji, Trishadi, what is going wrong with GG and UP Warriors? They suffer every
I
season. Do
can
you think
see
both?
Grace Harris coming out to bat, just by the way.
Ooh. So good job, Shirish ji. Good job, Shirish ji. Yes. Trishadi, what is
What you
going
say?
wrong with GG and UP Warriors? They suffer every season. Do you think both teams need to revamp their setup, go back to blackboard before next season? Yeah, it's a mega auction, so I think they will get an
Yeah,
opportunity.
I think, you know what, both the teams have picked up players and not
Mm.
really picked up players for roles. Like I remember something that Deepda had once told me. Shout out to Deep Das Gupta, whom I just said Deepda. Deep Das Gupta said that when you are in an auction, because I was asking him how does auction work and how do you think you work there. So
Mm.
he was saying, first you decide on your 11, and then you make a list of players for every role, and then you decide, these are my 11, then these are my backup, so 15, 18, whatever. That is where I think UP and GG are going wrong. If you see, they don't have like for like replacements. So if a Meghna does not do well, GG does not have a direct someone to replace what Meghna is doing. They will get in
Yes.
a pacer, say a Shabnam Shakil. Beth Mooney, they don't even have a replacement. So I think that is where they're going wrong.
Yes, yes. Okay, few more comments, but before taking them, Trisha, the prediction, how
Prediction,
many
I
runs?
think UP will score 175 and UP is winning.
The same thing was going in my mind, also. 175
What is
and
happening, guys?
you.
What is this
Yeah,
here?
I also thinking that maybe UP will do a hat trick and around 170 to 180 they can
Yeah.
defend. So let's see. Yeah, Telugu Abhay, I feel sorry to say that either Brinda or Kiran or both get out before the power play itself even today, as Imai has a very good power play for us. Okay, let's see.
That's why we did not send Vrinda. We sent Grace Harris.
Yes. Vaibhav Taragi. Meanwhile, cracker up a contest going on between Afghanistan and England. Yes. Okay, we'll definitely keep an eye. Pushnik Chakraborty, I am talking about your analysis, guys. You are the only channel even talking about WPL. I was referring to this analysis about MI bowling attack. I think
Thank you so
that
much.
overall,
I
that
got your
Parunika
tactics
Sisode and
very well.
stats and all, yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, thank you, thank you.
That is the behind the scene work that we both do from morning to till 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Then we come here. So so you can get every day something like that. Telugu Abai, does Brinda deserve this many chances? Is it become because UPW doesn't have perfect replacement? If
I think Vrinda does deserve maybe one more game. I mean, this game, for example.
Mm.
After that, yeah, I kind of agree. UP does not have direct replacement for Vrinda, which is what I was talking about. So you kind of have to play. Wait, let me check the squad. If I can think of, suppose
Mm.
Vrinda does
I,
not
I,
perform.
I think all the 11 players of UP, those are playing in a regular basis. I think they don't have a proper replacement maximum number of players.
Exactly. So if you have to replace a Vrinda, these are the
Mm.
people who are out. Rajeshwari Gaikwad, you cannot replace Vrinda with
No,
Rajeshwari Gaikwad because
obviously.
Rajeshwari does not know how to bat.
Yes.
Uh, then you have Alana King, Chamari Atabatu, none of them can be used.
Point.
Arushi Goel can be, but I don't know how good Arushi Goel is. I mean,
Mm.
she's not a batter of Vrinda's level, that's for sure.
Yes.
So, sorry. And then you have Poonam Khemnar, Anjali Sarvani, and Gohar Sultan are anyway bowlers. So you can use Poonam Khemnar again. Don't think is as good a batter as Vrinda is.
Yes. Okay. Kiran Nagvide is gone. Kiran Nagvide is gone.
Yeah,
Nat Shiva Brand. Nat
yeah.
Shiva Brand. Okay.
Somebody
So one
predicted.
wicket
Just
now.
somebody predicted. अभी किसी ने कमेंट में प्रेडिक्ट किया था. आई एम सॉरी बट ये आउट होगा.
Oh
वृंदा.
yes, 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 yes. Telugu bhai. Yes.
आई फील सॉरी टू से. हो गया भाई, हो गया.
हो गया हो गया.
भाई
Okay,
तुम
चलो
यही
लास्ट
बोल
को.
दो कि कुछ कुछ अच्छा बोल दो मेरे और स्नेहाशीष के जिंदगी के बारे में, वो भी आज हो जाएगा.
Series am I winning? Okay, let's see. Telugu bhai, I support UP Warriors today as they have good bowlers to defend. If they put 150 plus runs on the board, the match would be very interesting. Yes, let's see.
I think
Me and
140 to
Trishadi both
150 will
predicted.
be match would be very interesting.
Yes,
Anything
yes,
above
absolutely.
140 match would be very interesting, to be
Yes,
honest.
yes. Okay, thank you guys for joining in. So we'll definitely back for the post-match live. It's a very good start from Mumbai as they have managed to take an early wicket. Kiran Nagvide is gone, but the good point is that Grace Harris has come out to open the innings today. So let's see how she does in this new role. Hopefully, she can take all the advantage of that power play that UP Warriors fans have been hoping for. So okay, take care. Bye. See you in the post-match live. Thank you.